Well, hello, my friends. I'm standing in front of the mirror in my hallway. This is my hallway. The hallway downstairs. So that door, what you see over there, is the door to my living room. Yeah. And here we have the bathroom. Here we have the bedroom. And upstairs, over there, let me put some light on. Over there we have the the stereo room over there. That's the stereo room, yeah. You see it over there, okay. And some Chinese boxes, the box what you see over here with blue is is a pre-main amp. I bought that not that long ago, or 2 months ago. It's already in my hallway. I have to open it to review it for you guys. But anyway, today I'm going to to talk about this beautiful Aiwa 1600. I think it's from 1976. And I am not a, I mean, there are a lot of people out there who claim they are the cassette deck specialist. I'm not a cassette deck specialist because I never spin cassette. I threw away all my all my cassettes a long time ago. But lucky for me, so I regret that. Yeah, obviously I regret that. But lucky for me, my mother, I recorded all my mother cassette tapes, and all of them are recorded on TDK Chrome. So they are good tapes, and they are under her bed because she also do not spin cassettes anymore. So I told her a few years ago, Mama, I'm going to pick up those cassettes because you're not playing them anyway. And until today, I still have to pick up those cassettes. So, what do I know about cassette decks? Well, of course, when I have cassette decks, I try them out. And I had some pretty good cassette decks, a few very good ones. And the best I ever had, yeah, was the Pioneer CT95. I will place on the end of this video a link so you can see that video, because according to many, that cassette deck was better as the Nakamichi Dragon. Yeah. The CT95 was made from 1993 up till 1998, and the Dragon, so the Nakamichi Dragon, was made from 1982 up till not sure how many years that thing was in production. And according to many, that Nakamichi Dragon was the best. Yeah. According to others, the Pioneer CT95 was the best. I have many comments, I think over 300 comments on that video. So that video I made, Pioneer CT95, world's best cassette deck. People who claim I'm right, others who say no, the Dragon is the best. And I don't know, I never had a Dragon. I never had them next to each other, so I cannot compare them. You have to have both at the same time. So even if I today would buy a Nakamichi Dragon, yeah, I still cannot tell you if that Nakamichi is the better deck, because it's already 6 years ago I had that Pioneer CT95, yeah. But one thing I did wrong, so 6 years ago I placed that Pioneer CT95 on Dutch eBay for €600 to sell it, and in the end I sold it for €350. If you see prices nowadays, they start with minimum, the CT95 start with a price from €1,000 minimum. I see price from €2,000, yeah. But okay, that is not in the Netherlands, yeah. In the Netherlands, You can hardly find a CT95. I think once every 3-4 years there is one online. This rare is a deck because it was also a very expensive deck. The Dragon you can see more often. And many say that the best decks are the decks made in the most latest period. So if because of the technique, the Pioneer CT95 came out 9 years after the Nakamichi Dragon. So if you see it in this way, it is 9 years more technique what they could implant in that CT9095. Yeah, it had, of course, all those top decks from those years had the possibility to spin your metal tapes. Yeah. And the deck I'm going to review now. So I made a big mistake. I should have kept that Pioneer CT95. I should never have sold it for 350 euro. If I would kept the thing until today, I could sell it for minimum 1,000 euro today. So that's, yeah. That's, I mean, I saved all those reel-to-reel decks. I'm selling them now. I just sold 2 weeks ago the Akai GX635. Yeah, yeah, a very good price, my friends. And also, so, but I think I sold that one for 1,100 euro. I could have 1,200 euro, but the guy, you know, he came for 1,200 euro, and it was such a nice guy. I give him 100 euro allowance. So you can say 1,200 euro, but in reality I only had 1,100 euro. But if I would have sold those reel-to-reel decks 4 or 5 years ago or 6 years ago, you know, the price was half. But if I follow the price of cassette decks, because cassette decks are more popular at the moment than reel-to-reel decks. But reel-to-reel decks is climbing. The popularity, especially the most expensive reel-to-reel decks, like I had the GX635, but you also have the 646 and the 747. At the moment, the 747 you cannot find below the 3,000 euro. Yeah, my friends, 3,000 euro for a Akai GX747. This is what the market want to pay for them. I mean, so. But if I compare, for example, a normal, or not a normal, but a pretty good reel-to-reel deck, the 630, they cost at the moment in the Netherlands, you won't believe it, about 450, 500 euro. But if I place a 630 reel-to-reel deck next to a cassette deck from 500 euro, I mean, come on, man. And only for the beauty, you would go for the reel-to-reel deck. I mean, a reel-to-reel deck is, in principle, if you're gonna go for sound quality, I mean, you can find master tapes. Boudewijn Verhuis, my buddy, who had those GBL XPL 200s, who now have that brand new, he bought brand new, that Yamaha amplifier with those big VU meters. Yeah, you know the guy with the 2 motorbikes, the Yamaha motorbikes, yeah. And he also have a YouTube channel, but he's only spinning music. And this guy, you know, I still have contact with him. This guy is buying every year, you know, when he have money left, master tapes. So master tapes are very expensive. He pays a few hundred euro for one master tape. But he told me, Andrew, if you heard the sound quality of because I do not understand why, if you can buy a CD from that artist, a CD, or, you know, why would you buy a master tape for a few hundred euro? I mean, it is the hobby, my friends. It is the hobby, but I would never spend. I mean, even if the sound quality is so much better for my most favorite artists, I would not buy it. Sometimes I buy CDs when I see, oh, this CD I want, I still don't have it, I order it and I pay too much, because if you buy a single CD, then you always pay much more on Marktplaats, about between 5 and 10 euro, than if you go to the thrift store where you can find it for 1 or 2 euro. Or when you buy, I just bought a few months ago 2 big shopping bags full with CDs, and I paid 50 euro for the 2 bags, I think there are over 200 CDs inside. Still never what's inside those bags, what is in the bags. I'm now reselling my reel-to-reel decks. Was not the plan. The plan was to keep them a few more years, because the reel-to-reel decks are still getting every year more and more expensive. I mean, that's 635. I sold for 1,200 euro. You can say 1,200. Yeah, I let it go for 11, but let's say 1,200 euro. In 5 years from now, the price is minimum 1,500, my friend. So why would you sell it if you know in advance that these things will go up in price? I mean, money on the bank, it is dead money. It doesn't make money for you, especially at the moment. You do not get 1 penny rent for your money on the bank, yeah? And even if you would get 1 or 2%, I mean, come on, man. These reel-to-reel decks, every year they gain 10-20% more value. So better you keep them, okay. But I needed the space. And reel-to-reel decks takes a lot of space. That's the reason why I am selling them. My turntables and my reel-to-reel deck. Those things, because you cannot stack a reel-to-reel deck, yeah. You can stack amplifiers. You can stack 5 amplifiers on each other, but not reel-to-reel decks. So that's why I'm selling those stuff, and my turntables. I have very nice turntables, my friends. And never sell them, but because I know, okay, also turntables is, they are climbing in value. Yeah. Okay. But today, we go on with the video, just blah, blah, blah. We go on with this Aiwa, as you can see over here, the Aiwa 1600, yeah? Let me open the hood for you. And I place this thing in my hallway, yeah? I didn't connect it to a amplifier, because I noticed that, yeah, I have here this tape, this tape, and I have a few metal tapes, and Simon told me, Andrew, you know what metal tapes cost these days? I said, no, I don't know. I said, they are very expensive. I said, okay, I have a few, not sure where they are, I have to see where they are. They are spread all over my house. Because even in this cabinet, I have stuff. Let me show you what I have in this cabinet. You see, I have some some vinyl over here. My collection singles, and not sure if you know the series Pepper, Policewoman Pepper. This was the single. Yeah. And what do I have over here? Let me open the door completely. What do I have over here? You see, even here I have CDs, and they are pretty nice CDs, my friends. I mean, do not think I have. Let me see. Yeah, this one is one of my best CD, Top Ballads. You cannot buy this CD in the shop. Doesn't matter if you are in America, you cannot buy them. Whitney Houston. Let me see, Fleetwood Mac, yeah. Michael Bolton over here. Michael Bolton, beautiful. Okay, this probably you will not know. Freddie Jackson, one of my favorite artists, Freddie Jackson. Eric Clapton. I have Buddy Gay. Yeah. And there is a movie, and a movie from, well, the movie is from 2008, and beautiful movie where the story of Buddy Gay is inside. Santana, The Golden Earrings, they made an American hit. Eric Clapton again, yeah. What is this? This is the Black Box Jazz Side of the Moon, Sky Ballads. Yeah, I have some nice, what is this? B.B. King. Well, I have some nice CDs, but this is not all, my friends. I have upstairs more CDs. This is not all. What is this? Well, this is doesn't matter. I'm not sure what I have in here. See, this is a very handy cabinet. I can place my stuff over. Hey, I was looking for these are good for the summer. Anyway, so this is where I store my my stuff, you know, in this cabinet. Yeah, that's why I bought the cabinet, for the space. Yeah. I have always the problem. I need extra space. Anyway, I have to see where all my my cassettes are, so I can see how many metal tapes I have. Not sure what to do with it. Anyway, so this is, let me close the thing. This is the deck, the Aiwa 1600. And the thing is, it doesn't work. I'm going to show you the eject. Yeah. This is how it goes on over here. This is the on off button. No, it is not. It is not. Let me place it in the socket. Yeah. Now it is on. Let me close the light. This is this is it in the dark, my friends. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. See? Yeah. Beautiful lighted, my friends. Beautiful view meters. Let me place the light back. Yeah. So the thing is, if I play over here, this is the play button, it doesn't do nothing. Yeah. If I do rewind, it doesn't do nothing. This doesn't do nothing. So that means the rubber belts in this deck, they are gone. They are finished. Yeah. Here you have Dolby on, off, and Dolby NR. Yeah. And you have the bias. Yeah. You can arrange the bias over here. You have chrome tapes, ferro tapes, or LH. Yeah, so it is on chrome tape now at the moment. And of course the counter setter over here. Yeah. And this is it, my friends. And okay, I bought this set not that long ago. You saw that scorings video. I bought it in a complete Akai set. And I thought, okay, this cassette deck doesn't have a value at all. I mean, there are so many better sounding, modern. I just explained you that the younger a cassette deck is, probably, if it is from a certain top of the line quality, then you have the best decks, you know, from the later series. Okay, the Dragon was not that young, from 1982. But if you have cassette decks made from 1990 and later, then probably you have the best, or not the best, but you can find pretty good decks between them, yeah? Yamaha made some very nice decks in that period, and they are not expensive. Now, I'm not sure if they are expensive now, but okay, I went on Hi-Fi Shark to see how much so if John can repair these things, yeah, probably if he have to place new belts for me, he will charge 20-30 euro for that job, I think. But then you have to buy the belts, and I see that 2 belts from this thing cost 26 euro. If you have 4 belts, cost you a little bit more, and if you have the complete 6 belts, I think it's about 40 euro. And I do not even calculate the pinch rollers. Yeah, this thing has 4 pinch rollers. So if you need also the 4 pinch rollers, it sets you back 80 euro on material only. So, and then you have to pay the repair guy, because you will not, I'm not going to do this myself. I do not have the knowledge to do it myself. So that's why I decided not to repair it, just sell it like it is. And believe it or not, I went on Hi-Fi Shark and I saw prices. These decks, some of them are selling as broken decks in America for 150 euro. 150 euro. I saw a Russian guy. We all know those Russian guys are crazy, but I love them. I love those Russian guys, believe me. They have some mentality I like. But I saw a Russian ad, and this guy is selling for 1,000 euro this same deck. 1,000 euro. I mean, come on, man. I mean, so these are not cheap decks. No, they are not cheap. And if you go on Hi-Fi Shark and you go to history, price high, low, you can see how expensive some people were selling these decks in the past. Yeah. So, and that I do not understand, because not sure what the new price was. And maybe in 1976 it was a hell of a deck. I mean, yeah, it had everything. For those years only, it doesn't have metal. Yeah. So anyway, I had put it online for 75 euro. I had a bid from 35. I thought, okay. Even if that was my highest bid in the end, I would have sold it for that price. But just an hour ago, I had a mail from a guy who told me, okay, I live also in Rotterdam, can I pick it up for 60 euro? I say, you're welcome, you're welcome. If you want to pay 60 euro, you can have it. I just placed the thing online yesterday evening. So, if you can have 60 euro for this deck, and even if it have a value from 100, 120, 150, not sure what the real value is, because people pay crazy price at the moment. I mean, I think 5 years ago it would be hard to sell a working Aiwa 1600 for 50 euro, but these days, yeah, people are willing to pay 60 euro for a broken one. And then they have to invest, I just explain you, those rubber belts and probably those pitch controls, those, yeah. So I'm not sure what this guy is going to do with this thing. If it is for his personal collection, yeah, or he's going to repair it and to resell it for much more money, yeah. So not sure, but this is what I wanted to show you about this deck. You know, of course, the video is more about other things, other decks I had in the past, and because I'm always comparing decks, but in this way, in this case, I cannot compare this deck because it simply doesn't work. Yeah, but that it had a value, I immediately knew when I placed that scorings video online, and there were a few guys who told, hey, this Aiwa 1600, because I I took this Aiwa 1600 because it was including it was in the score, you know. I didn't thought much about it. I think, okay, this is a device for 20 euro, but hey, the time that you can find pieces like this for 20 euro is long gone. And even if I'm middle in this hobby, I still sometimes very confused that, you know, if I see price, I think, how can this thing be so expensive? You know, are people willing to pay 150, maybe 200 euro for a working one? I mean, this is reality. These are facts. I mean, and even I, sometimes I am not up to date with these prices because, you know, I still have older prices in my head. I mean, I'm in this hobby for 10 years, and 10 years ago you could find these things for free. Yeah, but that time is long gone, my friends. Well, thanks for watching this video. This let me give it some more light over here so you can see what is in here. Yeah. So you can spin this thing without an amplifier. If you place your phone over here, yeah, your headphone, yeah. Microphones, of course, but yeah, you need, you know, most people these days do not record with microphones these days, or the microphones have to be from a very good quality. Yeah, stereo mics it is. And well, this is it, my friends. This is it. This was the video. Thanks for watching it. Yeah, I do this video I will place in Wednesday. So lately I only upload videos in the weekend, but this one is an extra video, and I will place it. I will upload it. I think Wednesday, and as an extra bonus. Thanks for watching this video. Put the thumbs up, and for now I say ciao ciao.